Peadar, do you take issue with Airbnb?
I do. I think this is absolutely outrageous. There are 15,000 Airbnb rentals online, while there's 850 long-term rentals for families. We have to get to...
And just we know, just because we've just made that point, that they do dispute whether or not those 15,000 are long-term rentals.
But listen, when COVID hit in March and April in 2020, 900 homes came on the market straight away. There was an increase in 40% of the number of homes because it was no longer feasible for these Airbnbs to function. So straight away...
But only 900 out of those 15,000 came on.
900 houses came on, but there's only 850 houses in total in the whole state for rent at the moment.
So how do you propose dealing with this?
So first of all, the responsibility on the NOF licence is to make sure it abides by the law. It gets in trouble if it breaks the law. So the fact that Airbnb is saying, you know, they're not abiding by the law, but there's no penalty to them. If you ever want to make sure that a law has been abided by, make sure that the person who's making the profit is forced to adhere to the law. To be honest, Ain2 brought about a bill 2 years ago which actually would ban Airbnb in towns and cities above 10,000 people for a period of 3 years because of the housing crisis.
Ban outright.
Just for a period of 3 years. Right now we have this ludicrous situation where tourists are staying in homes and we have like families staying in hotels. It's absolutely unforgivable.
And just to be clear, towns and cities over 10,000, because I just had a look, that's Dublin, Cork, Limerick, Galway, Waterford, we all would know those. But you're also talking about towns like Ennis, Tralee, Castlebar, Letterkenny, Athlone, Killarney, Greystones, Cavan, Wexford, Kilkenny, and your own in Navantown. Are you saying all of those towns have a rental crisis? I
am saying in a housing crisis such as we're in at the moment. In Kerry, there are 50 homes currently for rent, while there are about 6 times that amount on Airbnb. We have to... Listen,
just very clearly, because there will be people within your constituency, people in Navan this evening, who perhaps rent out a room or rent out perhaps a holiday home that they don't use year-round on Airbnb. And in the middle of a cost of living crisis, you're saying ban that outright. No, just to be clear now,
our legislation makes ability for if it's over 28 days in a particular year.
So it's not an outright ban.
But it's an outright ban for 90% of those rentals that happen, which are the 14 days. But just one final point on it. We have to get to a situation where a house is a home for a family, not a speculation, not an investment, and not a holiday home.